apart the pieces of your heart. Let me peer inside.
All right, all right. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna give this another shot. I'm gonna trade my live account, threw in $1,000, and we're gonna see what we can pull out the market today. Go ahead and start her up. Look at these charts. We just had NFP. It has been a long, long time. Just had NFP. Got the super fat candles here. Pump up. Made new pre-market highs. And now it's more than likely might crash, as per usual with news. But you never know. Could continue going. Looks solid on the 15-minute on ES, but it did go into supply here, so we'll see. But it still looks solid on the hourly. Let me check that. Yeah, super solid on the hourly. My goal for today is just going to be to try to gauge market sentiment. See what they want to do today for the trend. Do they want to pump it up? Be an all-day pump? Trending pump? We're going to get some... Are the bulls and the bears both going to get a turn? Like, try to figure out and gauge the market sentiment, any trends, and then yeah, find a good entry points and capitalize. So let me close this. I probably won't even really trade anything yet until at least 15 minutes after open. But we'll see. We'll just be looking for opportunities and yeah, try to have an easy day. By that time, I mean, my trading partner should be in. He should be on the mic in the chat. Get his thoughts and opinions. Need to ask him if he's still trading gold. I know he kind of abandoned, as blasphemous as it sounds, he abandoned the NQ for gold, to trade gold. So I'm gonna get his thoughts on that. But we don't abandon the NQ over here. Only reason I'm not trading NQ in this account specifically, because this is $1,000 is nothing to the NQ. That could get ate up so quick. I mean, I could trade micros, but I don't want to trade micro NQ. Don't want to do it. All right, make sure everything's good. And this is a 1,000 tick chart on ES. Every candle's 1,000 ticks, or 1,000 transactions. Alright. I guess if this thing's gonna keep pumping, it looks like it could drop here though on NQ. But if we do decide to keep pumping, I guess this would be a good idea to figure out how high it can go. Some upper areas. ES, maybe 700, 704. Unless it wants to rebalance right here, which it could very well do. Yeah, let me I have to get my journal up, see if I still got access to my journal, so I can document today. Like I said, fresh deposit, $1,000 just hit. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do to grow this thing. Take it slow. Build this account up. I mean, there's no rush. I think that's been my biggest downfall, is trying to rush through these things. Almost like a prop firm. Like, but it's not a prop firm, it's your real money. So it's like, what's the rush? It's still gonna be there. Market's gonna be there. It's not going anywhere. I think that's been my biggest pitfall. Let me see. Let's see if I can get in this trade journal. See what level is NQ at. So NQ is at R4. Resistance 4. NQ is approaching that. I got an R5 at 241. That's wild. us. We got R5 at 704. Yeah, it's about 30 points away. 700. 20 points. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset that up. Alright, but I still got access to a trade journal. That's cool. Alright, I'll close that for now. Alright, now's the fun part. We just wait. Just wait and watch this thing and see what it does. So we got all these EMAs sloping up. See if we do get a pullback, if it comes into any of these EMAs and then continues on. We've already had, stop here, drop to almost a 21, then a pop again, drop, pop. What up? You good?
She was on stream, so.
You sound like you ran to the desk.
Our boy Smith, he's back. He's back.
Well, yeah, shoot, I've been sitting here trying to set everything up, get my camera right again, and all this other stuff. I'm like, dang. Audio, hoping everybody can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. Oh, let me pull it up. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Let me turn that off. But yeah, I see you trading the ES. I see.
I just explained to them why I'm not in the NQ.
And she was like, "Whoa, why is everybody leaving me?"
I'm like, you see that $1,000 in there? I'm like, that's nothing to the NQ. NQ would eat that up.
And she was like, "Yo, give me that."
It'll take, man, you click a button and it's gone. You blink and it's gone. And it'd be like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yo.
You need you take that $1,000 and go over there to gold.
Then I really lose my damn money. Nah. If I get pissed off, if I get that pissed off on a prop firm account, nah, heck no, I ain't taking no real money over to that. Hell no. How y'all been doing though, man? How y'all been doing?
I mean, so far, I mean, ever since I, said fine, since I can't gamble the way I want to and win, shit, and be consistent. I just been kind of waiting on the entries, which is, I mean, it's boring, but I guess it's consistent. We didn't get faked out on that Nasdaq pump. I mean, the technicals was there. It's like, honestly, when you just stop and look at the charts and just let it set up for you and then take the trades, it's like, wow. I mean, it was almost too easy. Almost too easy. And so we caught that move on gold last night. We actually had 2 good trades on gold. Actually, last night I did something that was totally out of my gambling character. I noticed I was wrong on a gold trade. I wasn't seeing the reaction that I wanted to see. Mm-hmm. And instead of taking a $900 loss, I took like $100 or a $200 loss. And I was able to get that back once I was able to identify another area of supply. And obviously that brought me back plus more. So it's like, all right, I guess that's me maturing, I guess. Yeah.
Well, good. I'm proud of you.
Because that took everything in me to commit such blasphemy.
That's a proud moment right there. I was gonna ask you about gold since you committed blasphemy for giving up on the NQ and switching over to gold. I was gonna ask how that's been going, but
man, we've been making so much money on gold. On like dude, I might like I said, I might actually make that full switch and turn gold into the main one and turn that the NQ into the side piece.
Blasphemy.
I might do that.
That's blasphemy right there. So I take it you didn't trade NFP at all?
No, actually I wasn't able to.
Okay. You didn't gamble NFP. Alright. Good.
Yeah, I wasn't. Actually, I'm not even in front of my desk. I'm at my I still haven't even started my morning routine yet. I was like, no, our boy Smith, he's on. Let me hurry up and let's get on the. I'm not even in front of my charts at all. I haven't eaten my morning oatmeal yet.
Oh,
I haven't done my meditation or nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'm still.
You need to take care of that. Don't mess up the routine. You don't want to.
No, I'm still doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up your day, messing up the routine. Something go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I actually been up since 2, but not in front.
Wow.
Not in front of the charts, but just up. And I was just like, you know what? It was about 6 o'clock. I was like, man, let me just get in here and see if. Try to figure this out. See if my settings are still good. How to get the camera set up again, make sure audio is good, and then everything else. I did have to mess with something in OBS because some stuff was messed up. I don't know how. When I haven't touched it, I left it the way it was. It makes no sense, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, at that point, it's like, dude, like. What the hell is even going on? Like, there's like a ghost that changes your configurations when you don't
when you away
log into it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Let's just mess with this. Let's just when he comes back, let him have audio issues, and then at the same time let the market move. And it's like, oh, what I should pay attention to.
Yep.
Mm. But were you able to trade NFP? What actually happened, actually?
Pump. Not a crazy pump, but a pump nonetheless. I
Mm.
mean, it's crazy if you were in at the bottom. But
Of course.
for NQ is, I mean, it's kind of tame. It's like, let me measure it. Let me measure it on the NQ. If we do, yeah, 730. To this high, it's like 166 points from the
Mm-hmm.
730 candle to the top. Yeah, that's good if you were at the bottom, but I mean that's not like we've seen the NQ do way more damage. And gold, I don't even know why I'm looking at this, but gold just had a 5-point drop at 730.
Oh, did it?
Well, the candle closed out at 5 points. It dropped a little bit further, but they bought it back up. Yeah. I was looking at silver. I gotta check the margins again. But silver is dangerous too. You F up, man. Like $50 a tick. I'm like, heck no. 25 or 50, whatever it is. Nah. No sir. Because if you have little room for error on silver. I think even micro silver is tough.
Mm.
Let me check the margins on micro.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Yeah. I forgot. Like, dude, it's so different. Like, I will say that comp account has definitely as I was like, oh yeah, you got to worry about margins and shit, and they won't let you open. They'll open and close your positions if you don't have the margin requirements in the in the account.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's something you gotta worry about margin. Let me see. Where's Bitcoin at? Micro Bitcoin.
Dude, yeah, like gold is big. Bitcoin is gold and gold is Bitcoin, dude. Like, dude, it's that shit is always short, and both of them. It's like you can't get long on them damn things. You better get long at your own peril. It's easy to go long on gold, but boy, but it seems like gold has just been shorting. Gold has one big bull run, and then it shorts its way on the way down. The market sneezes the wrong way, and then it goes for a short.
Yeah. So
Would you trade Bitcoin in your personal account?
if I have more money, not at this level. If I had more money, yeah, I'd give it a shot. Maybe once in a while. But
Every once in a while.
yeah, cause the day margin is $1,000. So if I did put on one contract, I'd have even in the micro. So this is micro Bitcoin. Day margin is 1,000. So I'd have to be right off jump. I'd literally have to catch a top or bottom, and it keep going in my direction. Otherwise, if it goes too far out, they'll close it for not having the margin to cover. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Let's see. Let's look at where our MES. You're trading MES, right?
Yeah.
Let's look and see what it did. Well, I mean, potentially. I mean, we're close to 5,700. It doesn't look like it's going to short. ES is trending. I mean, obviously, you don't need to tell you that. But first off, we got to break a structure. Actually, yeah, I did this wrong. So we got to break a structure above. So what was that high? So basically, we got to break a structure above that high at 675. And this is how you kind of have to trade the ES. First, you have to identify the structure. and you have to identify areas where it breaks structure. And that is the areas where you want to focus on. It wants to, like, well, let me be clear. Let me do step by step. First, you want to identify obviously the range high and the range low, and then mark those out. And if you can kind of sell the tops, buy the bottoms, the ES is almost like really easy to trade in. And like I said, she's not the NQ. So people will be taking profits at highs and lows with the ES. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. Because we got a breaker structure above that high at 675, now shorts are literally out of the question. They're out of the question right now. The reason why is because the people that shorted these highs, they're probably still holding it. There's probably a lot of people still holding it, hoping for that pullback, because the ES will pull back. She will. She's not going to just keep going. She is governed by price action and market structure. So she's going to pull back. And that's what probably everybody that's short at these highs is waiting for, is that pullback. And as soon as it pulls back, you might get a wick, and then it's going to probably blast higher. So you kind of have to, you literally have to change your mindset when you trade. If you're going to trade ES, you can't trade the middle. You can only trade the edges. And the only time to trade the tops is when it breaks out, holds, and you're trying to buy the retest of a breakout. That's the only time you buy the tops. Or the only time you sell the bottoms is that break and retest. Obviously 700 is going to probably be that level where we probably see probably like a push down back to these highs. I mean, that's kind of obvious on the ES. I'm not going to say jump in on it because, like I said, this ain't the Nasdaq, but that'll be an area that I would be looking for to see that rejection. Or yeah, rejection, not a reversal, but a rejection. And if you stick to those rules, I mean, over time, you can see your account grow in the ES. If you don't stick to those rules, well, you'll see your account dwindle on the ES. 66150.
FX said you should open up a trading podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I've been sick, man. Freaking daughter
Have you?
got me sick. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, this on this 1,000 tick chart, yeah, this mess looks like it's just holding these EMAs, and they look like they're just gonna keep on pursuing to the upside. But yeah, I want to see if we do get a real pullback. I want to see signs first before I commit to anything.
680.75.
You gonna show me the signs?
680.75.
But it's a little after 8. We got in New York Open soon, so I'm chill.
And actually, we also got what's it called? I think we got something at 8:45. I think, unless that was yesterday.
Let me see.
Yeah, we got factory orders. I think. Oh, no, that's at 9. All right, hold on. Let me make sure this thing might be changing too.
23, 17 points. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that.
Yep.
And then yeah, that's that breaker structure right there too. Alright, so 69.75. 69.75. All right, so 69.75. 69.75. Yeah, so yeah, obviously I will be looking for that 700 area. We could see a pop into about like 705, 7010, but yeah, I think we're gonna probably see a reaction around 700. I mean, that's kind of obvious. That that's kind of obvious. Hold on, do you got what time for and 700 is the top of that trend line as well. What time frame are you using to trade on ES actually?
Well, I'm looking. So I got my 5 minute on Trading View, and then I got
Mm-hmm.
then I got the 1,000 tick.
1,000 tick chart.
Yeah, I forgot I had the hiking Ashi on here. Low key might take that off. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you trade in ES, I mean, ES don't be trending like that. So, I mean, if you're trying to make this switch for real, if you're trying to be serious, I mean, it's market structure all day. And with ES, you're not gonna get no. It's not gonna be anything other than that. I've tried, so I've tried. You ain't getting anything other than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got factory orders at 9, and I think that's it.
It does suck looking at all these unclaimed points, but we know how it is. Market ain't even open yet in New York.
Nope.
So
Actually, let's look at NQ. Damn, look at NQ. Damn. Okay, so she took out yesterday. NQ took out yesterday's high.
yeah, that's what Alfred just said. Sitting at yesterday's high, and like I barely even looked at a chart yesterday. I don't know what was going on. I think I was busy, but
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that FX. Yeah, let's try to pull some money out of this market today.
Oh, we definitely will. We definitely will, for sure.
Free Cash Friday. That's what they call it.
For sure. All right, we're 1 point away from that 700 level. I mean, like I said, I would be more surprised if we don't see a small rejection here. So what's your plan on your entry? What's your setup? What's the setup that you're looking for? I think that's a good question to ask, or a good place to start.
Mentioned it. Was talking a little earlier about kind of my strategy of basically, like I mentioned yesterday, just supply, demand, like real supply and real demand. So I was kind of looking earlier at potential areas, looking left,
Mm-hmm.
seeing what reactions happened in the past, gauging if it's real or not. Trade the edges, baby. Don't get caught in the middle. Stay on those edges. You get caught in the middle, yeah, it's a wrap. Especially on ES.
Yeah.
She's not coming back like NQ might. NQ might tease you with a break even or whatever, and then you'd be all stubborn, you'd be too committed to take it.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of that, I don't know if I think I told you this, but Alfred can account for this, but man, I was on gold and I was trading her like the NQ. I was so engulfed in it. I was like, please, NQ, please break them highs, break them highs. Dude, I didn't even realize that I called gold in that thing. I really did not know that I didn't until Alfred pointed it out. And I'm not gonna lie, that really opened my eyes. So I was like, damn, I do be trading everything like shit, NQ. I do do that sometimes.
Please, please, NQ. She didn't listen to you. She's like, man, who is this?
Hey, yo, bro. She dropped. And she hit my stop and then bounced back up. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. He does not respond to me at all.
Yeah, no. Let me see. Try to get this audio right.
But all right, bro. I'll be back on in the next 15 minutes. I'm gonna eat this oatmeal and get everything ready. I'll be back on.
All right. Later. Griff, you think it's a short? Man. I kind of think so too, but I'm not gonna take no crazy risks. I'm gonna wait it out because the hourly. Let's see. Yeah, that hourly is kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, I could see it pulling back. So, I'm gonna just wait it out. We'll wait for New York Open and then see what they do. If I could pull like, even if I could pull like 200 today, that'd be a win. Yeah, $200 will be a win if I could do that. It's gonna be the slowest slow grind. Cause when I did it last time, I started with 2K. Started with 2K. And I took that 2K all the way to like 60K and then went on a losing streak and blew that over like the course of 2 or 3 weeks. But whoa, Alfred, I wouldn't use the word committed. Committed is crazy. This is my personally funded account, and it's only $1,000. So I'm not gonna, like I was saying earlier, the NQ will eat $1,000 in a heartbeat in literally 2 seconds. So I'm not, we're not messing with that. ES, you kind of have a chance. You got a little bit of wiggle room, but yeah, I'm not giving. Heck no, I'm not giving $1,000 to the market. At least not that easy. They're gonna have to fight for it. They're gonna have to fight me for it. So in the beginning, until I get a little bit, until I grow the account a little bit more, then we'll be back. We'll be back on NQ. I'm still watching her. I still got her over here. But yeah, we don't commit to anyone over here. We for the streets, the indice streets. Let's see. Yeah, this is micro ES. This is micro. But if I see, yeah, 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 exactly, Griff. If I'm getting beat up, at least I can make it to the. I might be able to make it to the 12th round in the ES. Yeah, but NQ, I'm getting knocked out like first round probably. If you got a bad entry, yeah, it's a wrap. So ES's margin, day margin is $500. So I could technically place one mini on the ES and have a little bit of buffer. But like I said, you're putting pressure on you to be, you got to be perfect. You got to be pristine. And I'm not really trying to be perfect right now. Of course, I would love that, but yeah, these markets is too volatile for that. So we'll see. If I see this is micros right here, but if I see a pristine setup, hey, I might just hop on it for a scalp maybe. He said, "Don't do it." I don't know. We'll see. Did ES cross? No, it hit 699. Okay. And we got 10 minutes to open. Let's see, how much would it take? Let me check these margins again. What's the margin on silver? So, oh dang. So, to hold a position overnight, you need, for ES, to hold one contract overnight, you need, at a minimum, $24,106. That's such a random number. Like, why couldn't you just make it 24K even to hold one contract on ES? That's crazy. I feel like that's higher than what it was in the past. Let me check in Q. Where you at in Q? Alright, pull up MNQ, MES, and then NQ. Oh damn, NQ, they raised it. So they raised both of them for initial margin. For the NQ to hold one contract overnight, you need 30, at least with this broker, you need $34,592 to hold one contract overnight. That's wild. Yeah, that's super wild. Oh yeah, I bet it was dumb high with all that tariff nonsense going on. But this is higher than usual. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they even raised it on the micros. Huh. $50. $1.25. I might do the Muhammad method with this account. Every time I get paid, deposit like $500 and still trade it. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, that's a good point, Alfred. Trump is so unpredictable. He'll be like, we just closed the deal with China, and then the market shoots up. And then he'll come back and say, nah, deal canceled. Okay, we're close. We got 5 minutes. All right. Let me see. Sustain. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Trump. Well, I mean, it's a good thing for the market. I mean, he adds volatility, which is what you want if you're on the right side. Shoot, that's what a day trader lives for, that volatility. But you on the wrong side of that, man, shoot. Alright, so we got about 5 minutes. I will be right back in time for the open. All right. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Um, for micros, I probably do like half a mini, so probably about 5 contracts on micros. Yeah, I don't know what what that equates to, but half a mini, so that's what, six. Was it? Is it 1250 on a mini per 12 pit? Yeah, 1250 per tick on the mini, so it'd be like 625 per tick. $6.25 per tick. All right, let me close these. Yeah, I'll just wait my. I mean, that's the name of the game. That's like one of the more important parts is waiting. You up on stream? All right, let me pull yours up. What you trading today? Nah, don't change up on my account. I'm just here. I'm just here trying to make a buck. Mm-hmm. Mm. You got a short bias right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. I agree, but we know shorts always get clapped though. Shorts. I mean, pretty much it's almost the same thing, except I know what you mean. They still get clapped though. Well, for you gotta have different. Yeah, you gotta have that different perspective because 10 points, 10, 12 points on ES. That's a good trade versus like 50, 60 on the NQ. So I have already shifted my mentality into that and not trying to project NQ onto the ES. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take this. Okay. But I think this is you know how when you have a big run up pre market, they sell the open, and then it finds its bottom, and then boom, it continues that run. I kind of feel like that's what this is, unless it just keeps going. But but I don't want to buy it back until I know they're done selling. Let me see. Okay. Ugh. For who? What are you talking about? Oh, what's gotten into them? Oh, they got a YouTube channel now? Oh. Mm, I see. Yeah, of course. All right, let's look at these stocks and see what they're doing while the market finishes this opening. Because this would have been a good little long scout. But, I mean, who thinks to take that while it's sitting here selling off? All right, stocks. We got. Damn, what happened to Apple? Oh, did they? Or was it bad earnings or bad guidance? Yeah, right. Hmm. So yeah, they're down 4% right now. Amazon's down like 0.5%. Google's up. Microsoft's up. Tesla, man, freaking Tesla, man. My goodness. It's not running, but I'm just saying the run up that it's had from where it was. I'm like, man, there was your buying opportunity way back like a week or two ago. Like, dang. Let's see which way this thing wants to commit, because we got the, I'm using the open range breakout right now. It hasn't been 15 minutes yet, but oh, I'ma just see which side, if it commits to whatever side it goes to, and then I'll wait for a retest, because they usually retest it and then continue. Oh, I thought you had already got in. It's not fun getting clapped anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna chase you. Yeah. Right. That is too funny, because finding the strength to leave. Almost like you in an abusive relationship. How dare you find the strength to leave me? Meta's up 2%, Nvidia up 2%, AMD 2%. But I'm getting this negative. Oh, shoot. You think they're gonna try to make a run for possibly VWAP, or maybe this left side here at 670? 670-ish. It hasn't committed to either side yet. It's in the middle of the high and low, so I'm just like, yeah. This is actually kind of tame right now. Like, what's been going on? Aside from, like, yeah, where's the Trump tweet at? Yeah, Trump, well, I'll say Trump's pal. Pal is light work now. Like, what? The pal pump? Nah, the Trump dump. Yeah, man, this is crazy. This thing hasn't. Is it gonna commit to the upside? Is it gonna commit? She gonna commit up? You know what? You know why I said that? Because I was actually looking at the NQ chart. I gotta step away from her. I gotta quit her. I was like, man, she looks like she about to commit to the upside. Like, bro, get off of NQ. Stop looking at NQ. I can't leave her. Bro, this is crazy. See, what is this? It's in the middle between the high and the low, like, and we don't trade the middle right now. But 699 high. Let me see it. What's the potential upside? Let me just see my upside. Mm-hmm. This actually might be going down because I don't see much upside. I do not see much upside for. I see it for NQ, but I'm not. I gotta leave her alone. This is ES time now. Yeah, and I do see potential areas ES can go to. Alright, ES just tap danced that orb low. She tap dancing on it. See, I'm still waiting. Okay, look at you. Shut up. I mean, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Let me see. Let me look at the hourly. See if anything's changed. Okay. Okay, so it tapped back into it. Let's. Nah, because now they could. But if she. might be able to catch 10 points. I might be able to. You right. You right. You are right about that. But I might be able to catch 10 points, man. I might be able to catch at least 10 points. You know, I'm so used to the NQ. I really gotta quit her. At least ease up on her. Oh! See, that could have been my 10 points. Damn. Damn. Hey, yo. That was my 10 points right there. Damn. I kind of figured she was going to do that when she tapped back into it. So she broke it, tapped back in, and I was like, I should short this just for a quick maybe 10 points. And then boom. There she does it. That's okay. Ah, man. So that would have been a decent entry. That would have been the orb breakout to the downside. At least for 10 points minimum. Okay. Now she hit VWAP on 5 minute VWAP. Damn. Damn. I had the right idea, I just didn't execute. That's on me. I didn't execute. Cause looking at it at this, I was gonna short up here at like 79, 78. But that's on me. Let's see what happens at 9. You said we got news at 9. Yeah, I don't want to get caught. Factory orders. Yeah. But was that it though? How many points was that candle? That was 11 points. Alright, she's going into it. Looks like she's going into it again. EMA 680. 680. Now I see. Oh dang, Mahi, did you get your 20K? No, not quite. 2019. So ES touched VWAP, but NQ didn't touch her 5-minute VWAP. Could it drop to the change of character potentially? 655-ish. 653. I took it. I took it, guys. I took it. I took the short at the retest. No! Keep going. You're supposed to continue for me, ES. Yeah, let me, I don't know what I'm drawing. Let me. Who you talking about? If you know, you know. What's their channel? That's the channel. You think they said that shit? Uh-huh. Tilt your camera down. Yeah, these dudes down bad. That is too funny.
we trying to trade. He trying to distract us. But Terry Trace did the same thing. Shit, they had her on, and then like, dude, her everything was out. Oh, man, that's crazy. But she got it covered up today, so they probably said something.
Oh, that's funny.
It's, like, dude, it's funny, man. This whole thing is funny. But I get it, man. I mean, this is a space full of men. A space full of men. Why not?
Wow. That's super funny.
Yeah, dude. It's all right. So you were still in this short, or did you get out? You got out?
Yeah, I closed it. I was up about $100. Ended up taking 40. I need better trade. I can, I still got these NQ tendencies.
Yeah. Yeah. There goes that run. That's why I was like, yeah, just All right. So I mean, yeah. You got out. I mean, that's kind of why you just kind of have to just keep.
$100.
Yeah. Because I kind of had a feeling like, I mean, if they was not going to hold it there, then they was going to hold it at VWAP.
Yeah.
And you know your boy is up about 10, 11 points, baby.
That's a good trade right there.
Investor Z says they can't even keep. Yeah, I mean, I mean, if you're gonna play that same game that Top Step did, having a limited amount of people grab it, that's not gonna work. The way that Top Step did it is what keeps people over there. It's you got like 5 minutes to get it, and if you don't, you miss it. Instead of just having only 50 and this and that, and you're gonna get people mad, and they're not gonna want to come back. I mean, if you're gonna play this, I'm gonna give something to get something game that they're playing. The only people that's gonna stay are the ones that get the resets. Everybody else is gonna be like, fuck this. I'm not gonna be here anymore. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We up, baby. All right. Well, okay. Let's look for a trade for our boy Smith. But yeah, like so I mean, I took a little bit of heat on this position. But I was able to stay in at least 15 of my contracts. I got stopped out of 6. I got stopped out of my scaling, but my original position actually survived, which is crazy. But I took a little heat on it, and now I'm about to get my last target hit on this position right here. Ow. But Smith, do you see like you do see it though, right? Actually, actually, let me look at this. So look at so my original entry at 73.75. We could see a reaction there. So just keep your eyes on that area for a potential bounce. But like I said, just keep your eyes on it. Shit, gold straight up dumped.
Order filled.
But yo,
You said gold dumped?
yeah, it did. Yeah, NQ is about to. Well, NQ already retested that high. Actually, let me look at NQ, man. Let me look at NQ. Let me look. Let me see where she's at. 20, 130. I mean, we could see this thing get up here to 170 on NASDAQ. We could see that. We could see a breakout, like a false breakout, and then a pullback into this range. We could see that. Damn, 191. How does that even work? How does it like so? How does that work? If somebody got like a watch bot, did it like they turn on like huh. Cause I honestly I would think that YouTube would have something to go against that, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, so let's see if all right, so we're gonna get this last. Hold on, you're long, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my target sitting at okay, we got our targets in the same area. Okay. Yeah.
Could probably move this one right here. Move that first one up.
Mm.
That'll be, if it does hit the first one, that'll be about close to $200.
$200 in the bank. But like I said, dude, this ain't NASDAQ, man. I already see the NASDAQ tendencies poking out. Smith, I guess I feel like I should tell you this, and hopefully you can learn from my mistake that I made earlier today. But trading the NASDAQ only works on the NASDAQ. I learned that the hard way. The hoping, shit. You say that if you said you can't say certain shit to gold because she don't respond to that.
Yeah.
The ES doesn't respond to that shit neither. She don't respond to it. Because when she's gone forever.
She's gone forever.
She's gone forever. Like, dude, she don't overshoot highs. She does not overshoot highs without price action. So, if you're hoping that you're gonna see a big candle, it's just not gonna happen. It just ain't gonna.
No.
Because that was like, dude, that would mean some things about ES, and a lot of people would be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So, yeah. So,
Stop filled.
just word to the wise. I lost 22K, 25K trading gold like she was the NASDAQ. I want to be very clear about that.
Damn.
22K, that shit was gone. I mean, the NASDAQ was kind of was holding me up, but unfortunately, I kept taking those tendencies back to gold, and I definitely paid for it. So.
Yeah.
So that is not something that I like. All right, target got hit. Target filled, baby. Let's go. You got your first target hit?
Nah,
Yeah, you should have.
I moved it up. It missed my tick.
Bro, nah, bro. Put that first target back, bro. Put that first target back. Put it back. This ain't the AQ.
It's right there.
This ain't the
Hit the
AQ.
target. Ah, keeps playing with me by a tick. Ah, don't make me do it. Just hit it.
NASDAQ, please.
Yes, please. You right there. You could do it. Yes, baby, please. Oh, no, bro. Don't do me like that. That's nasty. Come on, man. I'm about to hit the boozy. Come on, man.
He got it. Oh yeah, so put your so if you're trading the ES, well, I mean honestly, I gotta make some suggestions. I'm looking at your chart, and you got your chart set up like she's a NASDAQ, and this is the ES.
Order filled.
It's all good. She scared me out of it.
No, you gotta put your if you got a value area high and low indicator on, you gotta put that on ES because the value area high and low is very important on the ES, not on the NASDAQ, but on the ES. It's very important. Make sure you got that indicator on because it's rejecting right at the value area high, literally rejecting at the highs. So make sure you got the indicator on. And wait for breaks of structures of that area, of the value area. Actually, I'm gonna send you a text message real quick. All I'm saying is, dude, if you're gonna trade the ES like she's a NASDAQ, you might as well just put one micro contract on the NASDAQ and trade her like that.
One micro contract.
I mean, because you're trading the ES like she's a NASDAQ. I mean, shit, it's, I think Investor Z or Griff can trade set this. It's easier to see somebody else's demons and not your own. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Hey, relax. Let me live. That was dirty, though. ES, you were right there. I mean, with that being right there, I should have took it because, like I said, if that was NQ, it would have grabbed my order. But ES, yeah, she was like, nah. That mess was literally right there. She was like, nope. Sorry. And then I know Micros is charging me probably hella commissions.
Commission. Hell yeah. It's just expensive, man.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy right now. I expected Friday to be popping more than this. Maybe I do need to get in micro NQ. Maybe.
Okay.
Damn it, man. There was my target. There was the next one. She just scared me out of it, though.
That's not fair. Ah, damn, that's not fair, dude.
What you talking about?
Oh, that is not fair, dude. Dude, that is not. Damn it. All right, man. Whatever, man. That is not fair, man. It keeps accepting it, and then it says coupon not found. All right, man. That's fine. So you missed it too? Yeah, like, dude, I mean, every time it says submitted and then it waits and then it's like, yeah, it just seems to never go through. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Ah, damn. Ah.
So, okay,
yeah.
so what this guy is saying is definitely not true.
That hurts.
This guy is not true. It's not true. Maybe it works for him, but that's not true.
What is he saying?
That's not true. He's saying that price action doesn't work and that volume is where it's at. That's not true. That's not true. We showcase this shit every day on this stream. That is not true. Y'all don't see not one volume indicator on this chart except for VWAP. And I barely use that.
That would have been my targets right there. If I'd have just I should have took the VWAP long. That's usually
I'm surprised you didn't take it. Like, dude, this is on ES, man. Like all the stuff that the NASDAQ be playing around with, the ES doesn't. Like, she doesn't play around with that shit. If you trade against it, you will get clapped. Like it's one of those things where it's like either you get with it or get lost. I was gonna get right back in that VWAP if they stop me out because I just know how reliable the VWAP is on ES. The 200 EMA is on ES. It's so reliable. So reliable. But you gotta trail your stop though. I mean, once it finds a high, that's it. That's it.
Does it double top here or keep going? Looks like it wants to keep
It's gonna probably
going.
keep going. It's gonna probably keep going, bro.
Looks strong. Damn it, ES. See, I don't know you like that. I gotta. My trade management was horrible because I should have took both of those. I'd already be up like almost 300 right now if I took both of my those exits.
Well, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens.
Yo, this is a slow Friday. Like, what is up with this? Even for NQ, looking at it, I'm like, huh? What's going on?
So Griff, why you want to buy some 0 DTEs shorts? I mean, I can understand why, but I think we're gonna see a grind today, because usually when we see grinds like this, especially on the ES, the NASDAQ will sit here and lie to you. I think I kind of am short in this in NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ will short while the ES is grinding up, but the ES is making higher highs and higher lows. So right now, technically, it's trending. Technically, it's trading. And technically. So you then just move his cap. You don't know where the top is? Yeah.
Order filled.
Okay, well, at least our NASDAQ trade is working. We got a perfect entry on NASDAQ. I mean, so far, so good. It's working. We're up about 50 points, just like that. Just like that.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I went ahead and took MNQ short.
I know you couldn't resist. Like, dude, I don't know why you're trying to go into the ES. I mean, you know, it's crazy. We talked about this last night. If you're, well, I don't know what your first instrument is, but if you're a NASDAQ trader it's hard to transfer over to another instrument because those tendencies will just transfer and it's hard to trade. If you start off like with ES or gold or anything technical and then go to the NASDAQ, that path is more successful versus NASDAQ going to something else because that you might as well just stay over there at NASDAQ because you'll be trading everything like she's the NASDAQ.
Yeah.
NASDAQ was like, get back over here and love me. Let me take your money. I-
It's crazy.
All right, so we'll see. We'll see if they get a rejection here off the EMAs. Honestly, I think this could be potentially a trap. Honestly, we could have a low right here. We could have a trap low right here to get the bears all excited and shit because this is what I see on the ES. Like I said, we could see a move down, but we got. Oh crap! I got the wrong color. We got the 200 EMA and we got VWAP. So even if we do see a move down, we could see a trap underneath this low. So if I see something where it pops underneath this low and then we get a pop back up, I'm going long. I'm going long. Actually, I'm gonna go long at this value area 60. Oh yeah, and then the so another thing is on ES, if you're going to continue to trade ES Smith, having that level 2 data on ES is very accurate. I will say that the DOM on ES is very accurate. Very accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order filled.
Six 6 3. 7975. 6950.
Order filled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I see. I see. Break, retest, pump. Well, not even pump, but. Okay. Is that your target? Is that where you want to go? In order for you to get there.
I mean,
What's up?
if they hold this, well, okay. So if they kind of hold 675, the Bears at this potential double top here, then we can see a move down. But if we see a pop above that and a hold, I wouldn't necessarily hold it. I think this is probably this what, a 50-point drop. Yeah, yeah. Actually, from top to bottom, 173. It was a 60-point drop on Nasdaq. So I don't think today is gonna short. I think everybody is aggressively shorting this, and I think the market is gonna punish those sellers. Because ES is not. The ES ain't gonna lie to us. The ES is not even set up for a short right now. So we got ES back in that trend channel. The ES is back in that channel, so that's bullish, not bearish.
Break a structure. Break a structure. So I wonder if she's gonna just keep bouncing off of this. Guess we just waiting and seeing, cause yeah, that's okay. I give up my Nasdaq tendencies. No, I don't.
The strength.
Let's be let's be real. No, I don't. But I will say that all it is just patience.
Yeah.
Sitting and watching, which this is kind of boring. I'm not even gonna lie, but the reward is worth it, I guess. The reward is worth it.
Okay.
Throw this on here just because.
Okay. All right. So let's. I can see why like trading your own account and trading a prop firm is different because I kind of feel kind of what you're going through as I look at you, and it's like I can see it on your face as this is my money. I'm not even gonna give it a chance to go too far against me and stuff like that. And here I am, I'm thinking it's like, well, shit, either it's gonna hit my target or is it gonna hit my stop? So it's like,
Yeah, it's a
I
different
have a
mentality.
54-point stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I have a 54-point stop. So I mean, I've given this enough room to kind of do what it needs to do. And if I get my stop hit, like if I'm trading a one micro Nasdaq contract with a 54-point stop, what is that? 100 and what 8? Doing the math right? Yeah, like 108. So I mean, I can only lose $108. I can accept that.
Down here.
So that kind of just allows me to focus on the price action. But I mean, I'm back up in my position. I mean, it kind of obviously went 20 points against me, um, but I know that you're more of an aggressive trader, and you kind of want your money and you want it now.
It's my money, and I want it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta wait. I mean, this was a nice little long entry for a little scout off of this trend line here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should change this color, make it brighter. It's kind of dull.
Yeah, all right, man. So let's actually for our boy Smith, I'm just gonna remove all these drawings and just kind of just redraw everything out. I mean, our boy, Smith, I think you should stick with your plan. You should stay with the ES. At least the ES will give you a fighting chance. You can't trade her like she's a Nasdaq, but you have to pay attention to the structure. You gotta pay attention to the trend lines. You gotta respect the trend lines, because if you don't, every other ES trader will. So you might as well respect yourself.
Every other ES trader will.
They will. I mean, if you're looking at my charts right now, earlier in the session around 8 o'clock, all the way up until 8:52. So for 52 minutes, you can see that the market, the ES price didn't get too far above that trend. So if you literally got in at the trend line, I mean, you was in this trade and you was good. The ES respects trends. The Nasdaq respects trends. So I mean, if the Nasdaq does it, you damn sure know that the ES will. So if you have a journal, and if you need to, kind of like what Alfred said, write it 1,000 times on your chalkboard or in your journal, the ES is not the Nasdaq. The ES is not the Nasdaq.
Like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Detention. The ES is not the Nasdaq.
This is the ES, not the NQ. Yeah, like it is a cognitive dissonance. Like when I go to gold and ES, I am trying to trade them like it's the Nasdaq, and I'm aware of it, and yet I still do it. So, like I said, it's easier to see somebody else's demons and not your own. So I see it. You're doing the same thing I did, and I paid for it in a sim account. So I don't want you to lose your real money, because that's not going to be fun. So hopefully you learn from my mistake. You don't have to learn it yourself.
AQ, they got positive delta on there. Let me add this this delta on here. This is still negative though.
Do you have an indicator that automatically marks out your range highs and range lows and your value area highs and lows and stuff like that? Do you have an indicator like that on Tradeovate?
On Tradeovate, I'm not sure. I know I don't have it on my charts. But I got it on my trading
Yeah,
view,
dude.
so I use. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely gonna need that. No more levels is structure. Uh, I understand that with Nasdaq, it's the levels and not the structure, but it's the structures, not the levels on ES.
Man, I'm just waiting for that move. This is a weak Friday though.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I feel well. Maybe I don't know. I ain't been in the.
I mean, the ES is literally up like 100 points right now. It is literally up 100 points,
Well, I
and
mean,
our guy's 5%.
from the where did it open up at? Yeah, I mean, if you go way back, I'm talking about for the New York session. Like, yeah, it had better pumps in the pre-market than it does now. That's just what I'm referring to. Like here at 7 o'clock on ES, if you got in at 7:10, you could have took this. And you
Dude,
could
look at that.
caught like 60 something points.
Well, okay, okay, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm just saying you could have caught like 60, 64, 65 points if you hopped in at 7:10 on ES.
So, get you a 9K tick chart on ES, and I think from my back testing, I think 9K is probably like the best. And look at this trend line, and look at where price is rejecting on the ES. I don't know if you're looking at my stream, are you seeing exactly where the ES is rejecting off of? Like, it literally rejected off of this trend line twice, literally.
Yeah,
That's why you have to change your mindset. Like, this thing literally rejected perfectly off of that trend line. So it's not gonna overshoot that high unless we get a bounce. You said Trader Golded, you says how do I use the trend lines? Is that an auto one? No, so this trend line is something that I drew out, and I'm just marking out the highs and just connecting the wicks and just having them project. Yeah, no problem. What's up, Game Weight? How you been? I know you're probably green today. Actually, let me just delete this one because I don't need this anymore. So if we can get a breakout above that trend line, what the bulls are going to have to do is hold it. They're going to have to break out and hold that pullback. If we don't see a hold from the bulls, we're definitely coming back into this range, and it's gonna fall hard. Okay, so honestly, I might actually have to flip on ES or Nasdaq. I'm gonna flip. I'm flipping. If I can kind of hurry up and get into this. Because the bulls are holding this thing and the bears they're not doing anything. This thing is continuously getting bought up. All right. So I took a break-even trade on this, and now I'm flipping long. 65. They're gonna take the profits at VWAP. Like yeah, Trader Golden. Oh well, like I said, usually when the how do I usually say this? If it's not going down, then that means that it's probably trying to go up. I mean, we had several failures from the bears. I mean, they actually dumped it, they went higher, and then they dumped it, and they're just failing to hold it. So I mean, maybe I should have stayed short, but I'm gonna take a chance on the longs. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the chance because they're holding this range right here. They're holding that range.
Order filled.
So I'm gonna take the chance on it. And my stop is literally underneath this range. So we'll see what happens here.
Stop filled.
Mm.
You don't think this is tame? Like NQ, just look at maybe I don't know. I feel like there.
I mean, no, I definitely agree with you.
Volatility during the week, like earlier in the week.
No, I mean, I definitely agree. I mean,
Man. Ugh.
yeah, don't want to be a. We'll see here. We'll see what happens here. It's like I said, originally I was shorting this, but then I just saw that the bears were just having a hard time as per usual. And it doesn't look like the market is going to sell off on the ES. Doesn't look that way. It does not look that way. Let me see where I'm at on the ES.
Alright, let me look at something else. 'Cause
You start to feel it kick in with the NASDAQ.
what you mean?
You say you start to look at something else.
Yeah, I'm looking at different instrument because this is crazy. I think I'm too used to the quickness of oh man, is this it? Nope. He said fuck out of here.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find nothing moving faster than the NASDAQ. I mean, the only thing that moves just as crazy as the NASDAQ is gold, and you've already banished gold from your chart. So Trader Gold says that 2024 is your target. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, if the bulls can break, if they can hold 150, 160, If they can hold and break this down, then you're going to get your target hit and then plus some. Because this whole thing is a trend. It's trending higher, and that's why I'm kind of that's why I kind of flipped, because they're not breaking it. They're not breaking it at all. And yeah, they're just not breaking it. I mean, you can actually see them actually finding support literally at this trend line right here. So I mean, when it comes to these shorts, especially on the NASDAQ, they have to break that. And honestly, I'm not even going to take the short. They got to break it. They got to pull back. And then this is where I'm going to take that short right there. I'm going to wait for that short. I'm not even going to even
Order
trust a trend line short on the NASDAQ. Because I know that, I just know through experience that just shit just does not work. It just doesn't. Well, it's not going to work consistently over time. Sometimes it'll break and it'll keep going, but most of the time it's going to break and then pop right back above the trend line. I say you only using one micro? Where you got your stop? Oh, 225 is the stop. Oh, you risk one to make two? Okay. I mean, that is the best way to trade. I mean, those types of trades will definitely keep you in the long term. For sure. Okay, let's look at the ES. I mean, because that's the real gauge of where the market is going, is the ES. I mean, if we see a flush, see that flush. Yo, the bears are aggressive. I mean, the only thing that I'm seeing right now is that the bears are aggressively trying to sell into this. There's a lot of selling aggression, but there's no follow through. And we all know what that means. If we have a lot of aggression on one side of the market and there's no follow through, well, we all know what's building up above these highs. So we got our trend line stops that we could potentially see get hit here. We'll see though. But everybody and their mom's probably long right now. Run my stops. I can only imagine what our boy Smith is feeling right now. He was like, man, the first day I start my damn account and the market wants to act all slow and not move or anything.
Bro.
You feel attacked right now, don't you?
Bro. I'm just like, bro.
There it is, another trend line defense right there. They're pushing it at that trend line again. Got another trend line defense. All right, do we see a blast here or what? It looks like ES held as well so far. Yeah, we're definitely going to see a big move in either direction here. We're going to see a big move. So too much consolidation.
Shit, it might be to the downside. Fudge. Yep.
Order filled.
Yep. How come I didn't see that on UES? How come I didn't see that?
Hey, yo, what's up, Mohammed? How you been today, man? He says something's going on. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think the Bulls got this. I think the Bears just got trapped underneath that trend line. I think they just got trapped.
Yeah.
Because that was obviously. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this. I'm gonna call it here. I'm not feeling this overall. Even on the NQ, I'm not feeling none of this right now. I'll monitor. Yeah, I'll monitor, probably set alerts, but I'm gonna call this here.
All right, bro.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, this is crazy. For a Friday, this is absolutely insane. Yeah.
Mohammed says the market maker's not letting this go down. Yeah.
I'll stay in chat with you, chat it up. But yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, Smith. Throw one contract on. Let me see. There's a so if you get a 150 test, dude, it looks like the Bulls got this. They're defending this trend line. They are defending this trend line.